Hello, and today I am at Hamble Point Marina on Transworld Yachts display lines. I'd like to show you a short video of a 2006 Hallberg-Rassy 37 we have here, available for viewing. She is on her second ownership, having been bought from some powerboat distributors in Holland back in 2012. The first owners, you would winter her in their showroom in the winter, which has helped keep her in really nice the condition we see her today, which really is quite exceptional. In 2012, the current owners sailed her from Holland round to Portugal down to the Med, where they spent 2 summers cruising all the way to Turkey, before coming back to the UK in 2015, where she's now here at Hamble Point Marina for sale. ZEPHYR has a slab reefing main, which is partially battened. There is a stack pack that comes with for the mainsail. All the lines are here at the mast and winches, which keeps the coach roof clear of lines for lying out, and also there's no trip hazard for when you're heading forward. If we go forward now to the foredeck, I'll show you what there is to see. She has a Saloon aluminium silver anodized mast with stainless steel shrouds. On the bow here, Lumar electric winch, 65 meters of galvanized chain, and you can see there the foot controls for the anchor windlass. A quick close up of the bow, stainless steel cleats, 3 on each side, with rubbing strakes as well, 2 bow rollers, and the bowsprit. The bowsprit, that pin you can just see there, comes away, and it can be easily and quickly stowed in the bow locker, which is right here. Nice area here for storing fenders, and below that is where the chain is stowed. 37 will touch 9 knots underway of the spinnaker, and breezes over 13 knots will quickly get you to 6 knots. 7 knots is quite not unusual with this boat, so she's really a really good passage maker. Carbon fibre spinnaker pole there, not to be used with the spinnaker because that's a furling spinnaker. It could be used to pole out the jib. TV aerial right at the top of the mast there. Okay, if you come further down, walk down the port side of the boat. You see there's teak handrails on the coach roof there, Gerard vents for ventilation down below. So even when you're underway with this boat, all the hatches shut, you get plenty of air down there, keep it nice and fresh for your crew. Gas lockers here on the port side, there's room for 2 large gas bottles in there. Let me just show you what I mean. If I open it up, there you go. 1 and 2. Primary winches to be used for the head sail. On deck there you can see the cars for the Genoa tracks with lines for adjustment while underway. Led back aft to the cockpit. ZEPHYR's a centre cockpit boat, so we get a large aft deck here. Gin and tonic seats on the push pits, very important extra. A manually adjustable backstay there, and we've got a very tidy and integrated swim platform with a stainless steel boarding ladder. If we just come back this way, show you the position of the main sheet there with its traveller. It's right by the helm's position. So back at the helm here you have the head sail sheets, you've got the main sheet, you've got the traveller, you've got the car. You can adjust the backstay, so you can really tweak this boat to your heart's content. A lot of fun to sail, even if you're just cruising on the coast. You can get out there and really get the most out of her. I just want to come show you inside the cockpit tent now. So like all Hallberg-Rassys, we have this aluminium framed toughened glass windscreen, which makes this area really very warm and comfortable in most conditions. Complemented with the canvas spray hood, which comes back quite a way. You've really got a lot of protection. Now at the moment we have the cockpit the extended canvas rigged. This wouldn't be used while you're sailing. This just allows this space to be used in the worst weather, as like most Hallberg-Rassys, ZEPHYR has heating with Webasto airtop heating, but she also has the outlet for the cockpits. So this area out here becomes very warm in any conditions, which adds quite a lot of space to the boat. Just look at the helm's position here. Down the deck there on the cockpit sole, you've got the controls for the bow thruster, which I'll show you again later. Yanmar engine controls. We come up, we've got the Ray Marine autopilot controls here. This is an ST6002. It was installed in 2012. Just come back here. There's the steering pedestal, engine controls on the starboard side, easy to reach, and a VHF radio. What more can you need? Cockpit locker space out here, very good, nicely stowed. Cockpit table there and the washboards. I'll try and get in here. It's full of dinghy at the moment, but it does go back quite far, and obviously goes all the way to the top sides. Lots of room. ZEPHYR has Ray Marine chart plotter here. And ST60 instruments over the companionway, so you've got wind, depth, speed, a speaker there for the VHF, 12 volt outlet. She also has 2 cockpit speakers for your tunes. The middle part of the windscreen does open, so you get ventilation if you're wondering how hot it got if you were to be sailing these boats in the Med. Well, the answer to that is not very. They are of cord construction. The cord goes right there. It's not just the deck that's cord, it's the hull as well, down to the water line, sometimes a bit further, which gives insulation keeps the heat out in the hot climates and keeps the heat in the cold climates. Okay, we're down below now on ZEPHYR 2006 Hallberg-Rassy 37. 3 steps down into the saloon, where you will find she is solid mahogany finished in top rate workmanship. She has deluxe cushion covers, which can be described as a dark navy blue. Let's come around, give you an overview of the saloon area. Chart table position, forward facing, through to the aft cabin, and then we're back where we started. Okay. I'll just show you some of the features of Hallberg-Rassy design. You've got the U-shaped sea galley here, which may look small, but you can stand in there and you won't get thrown around at all. You get wedged in, you can do your cooking. You also easily access the cockpit, pass up food and drinks. A large double stainless steel sink with a hot cold mixer tap. She has pressurized water, of course, and a foot pump as well. Storage above and below, refrigerated space just there, gimbal cooker, and more storage. Little breadboard that comes out here, nice touch. Just want to show you the condition of the wood on ZEPHYR. This is a high use area. You'd expect to see all sorts of chips and dents. There's nothing. Just come over here. This area here as well. People up and down the companionway steps. As you can see, she's in really beautiful condition. Hardly a scratch on her. Okay, so going forward, you have a large saloon table which is leaved. Into the forward cabin, V berth with an infill to make it into quite a large sleeping configuration. There's the furling spinnaker in its bag there. You have drawers on the port side here and a hanging locker which can also be used by your guests or yourselves. Heating outlet down there as well. There's 4 on this boat, including the one up in the cockpit. There's also a 220 volt ring main which distributes power around the boat, runs the immersion heater and the battery charger. There you go, storage above the berth. One opening hatch to the deck with a curtain. Underneath the berth I can show you the bow thruster installation. 4.5 kilowatt Lumar bow thruster. As you can see, really tidy installation and loads of room for your storage. That incidentally is a sun awning which can be rigged in the hot climates over the boom to keep the sun off the deck. And there's the infill for the berth. Okay, coming aft, heads compartment here. Again, hot cold water mixer, sea toilet, shower grate which is drained electrically. Straight overboard if we come in a bit, open this locker, there's your stainless steel holding tank. That can be drained either by the deck out suction point, or the it's a gravity tank, so you can just open the seacock and drain it out to sea. Those are your chain plates. Opening hatch for ventilation, but also she's got the deck vent as well, plus another skylight. Looking at the chart table, you've got storage behind, as well as a large forward facing chart table, 220 volt outlet there, another chart plotter, 12 volt distribution panel, and your battery master volt battery charger controls. Just like to show you the engine room. The current owners, he used to be a captain in the Merchant Navy. This engine room is absolutely spotless. There's the immersion heater, hot water supply, pressurized water, fresh water. It's all insulated and by sound and heat. This is a fuel system, filter system. This is the Yanmar engine. Okay, just show you the mounts, which are in very good condition. As one of the early hulls, ZEPHYR has a shaft as opposed to a sail drive. It only built a handful of boats like this before moving to the sail drive with the Volvo engine. So that's a nice little extra if you don't like the idea of sail drives. 220 distribution there. As we go aft, 2 hanging lockers are here on the outboard side of the walkthrough. We come back and this arrangement is the 1 plus 2 berths. Now the owners have made an infill that comes in here. That back part for the seat is removed, and this infill sits in there to make into a really big double bed. So here we have storage on both sides, opening hatch there, well, opening port light, sorry, opening hatch above, and the same on the other side. Reading lights throughout. Hallberg-Rassys usually come with carpets. These keep you warm when sailing in cold conditions. They also provide a level of sound insulation when the engine's running, which is a nice a nice touch. In the saloon again, these seats come up, and as you can see, again, you got beautifully finished in mahogany, and a purpose reading light. These are purpose-built crew quarters. Thank you for watching this short video for ZEPHYR. If you have any queries, please call the office 02380 45 4000. Our website is transworld-yachts.co.uk. If you go onto there, click on brokerage, you can see all the specifications, all the dimensions, and more pictures of the boat in the brokerage section of the website. Thank you very much for watching.